Sheffield Wednesday are in for 2 players. Now, this is from the Examiner Live. Sheffield Wednesday have been linked with moves for both Burnley keeper Bailey Peacock-Farrell and Swansea midfielder George Byers. It is believed the Owls are looking to sign them for the former and the latter. But that's from The Sun, actually, quoted in this. So I think it might have been an Examiner piece that we've got here. Have you taken this from the Examiner quote? So we could have just gone to this. Yep, don't matter.
So the Sun.
Actually, no, I'm never opening. I'm not opening the Sun, so it's fine. So I have heard that Peacock-Farrell would. The Burnley would rather than play in the Championship.
Yeah, I've also heard they don't want to make any kind of decision yet until they've got a keeper in. So that one could rumble for a while. And we haven't got that kind of time. So we could have it like, well, we haven't got time to wait for you to get another keeper, so we're moving on to new targets. I like the idea of him coming in, but he's not played much while he's been at Burnley. He was okay at Leeds, but he had a mistake in him, and then we've got 2 of them already.
See, I said that. I've been reading some articles on him, and some Leeds fans feel like he's the one that got away.
All right.
They've done a lot, but they've done well since.
Yeah.
But they felt he was mismanaged at the time, and him going was a mismanagement.
It'll be interesting to see if that could happen, but it all depends on what Burnley get in. But
Burnley still see him as a future star, apparently.
That being said, the QPR winner should do No, that's wrong.
We'll go with it.
Was wanted by a lot of Championship clubs, and we managed to. There was an article earlier that I saw that just said Darren Moore pulling power, and I was like, hey. But he has actually shown that Darren Moore is a different player.
Some of the ways that some of the man love towards Darren Moore, I won't be sure you haven't read it right there. To be fair, Punk. Some of the love you've seen on Twitter recently towards Darren Moore. Carry on.
But he has got this ability to bring in a player, even to a club where he's like, I'm not sure, and go, look, I can develop you, I can do it. And he can turn around and say that to the clubs that are loaning him. And there's a lot of he did a lot of business with Arsenal when he's Donny Over manager. He had a lot of Arsenal loanees in. And he gets the most out of players. And he's well known before he went into manager. And he was well known in the academies of being someone you go and get a player to, or he helped get academy players into West Brom's academy by talking and developing them. So in that sense, it's perfect, especially when you're in League One, when you're having to scrap for loans or frees.
I think he's our biggest asset, and I don't think that's changed. And I'm hoping that doesn't change anytime soon. George Byers,
I don't want to go for another season going through managers, please.
No. George Byers, you did a little video on this guy. I didn't watch it because I support you clearly. But what did you say?
I basically said he comes across as maybe us looking at the next Barry Bannon, because he's a player that's out of love at his club. Yes, he went on loan, but not many people know about him. Swansea fans do like him.
Do we need a midfielder?
I don't think we do, but I could understand it if they're wanting to get ready for the next Barry Bannon, if you know what I mean. But the issue I've got is we've got Barry Bannon now.
It's a loan, though.
Well, this is the thing. Alan Nixon was saying there was a possible deal for a tournament, and I don't know how that was going to happen.
But we can't pay for players, apparently. I hate this.
Unless it's a player swap, or that's where everyone got the Barry Bannon going the opposite way. Kind of thing. But the thing is, Darren Moore said no players are going. But we've seen...
Let alone our captain, mate.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, my head's shakes when I talk.
I think Burner might go. I think Burner might go. I think he'll be the exception.
Yeah. But you look at the list of things he wants. It's either attacking midfielders or strikers. That's been the thing. But if there's a deal to be had, get it.
Yeah.
Because he's still at a young age. He's 24.
I think as long as it doesn't mean getting rid of Bannon.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm looking at the midfield, man. I get it. Luongo, Bannon, Bashiru. Adeniran can play it, but Adeniran as well.
Put Bashiru and Longo both coming off big injury hits.
Adeniran was in midfield in pre-season match the other day,
And
wasn't
he looked good. Then again, did you see the video Bashwai put up? I said that wrong again.
Where do you get it from?
My head.
I don't understand.
Yeah, people.
I don't get
that
where
for years.
Bashwayu. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pile into you after this week, but
fine.
like
Bashiru.
Bashiru. Bashwayu. It's almost as if you're making it more complicated than it needs to be. Carry on.
Is.
It
Did
is.
Did you see the video he put up this week?
No.
He literally said, "This is why you work in the gym." Like a player went to him, he just literally chest bounced him off it. He's one of the players who's been working very hard in the gym.
He was already a beast. He already looked like a bit of a unit anyway, didn't he?
I think we're going to have quite a beefy midfield when you start looking at it. Some of these players we're bringing in, they've got some muscle on them. They look like they're going to do something.
We appear to be looking at getting in wing options as well because we've got
also Liam Palmer.
Yeah.
What are you doing, mate?
Jake,
you look fantastic.
No, let the idiots in our fan base that say he's crap carry on, and let's not Brit highlight it because I don't want anyone buying him because literally he's turned into an absolute baller.